to another video. It's been a while. How are you guys? So we're going to do something different. We're going to be reading Reddit posts, and it's going to be Am I the Asshole? And when I read, I want you guys to leave comments in the comment section and let me know if you think they are or not. So here's the first one. Am I the asshole for calling out father-in-law for caring about pronouns? So I generally need to know if I'm the asshole because people are still mad at me. So on Thanksgiving, we were at my wife's parents'. It was me, her 2 kids, my wife's brother, his wife, their kid, and my in-laws, along with my mother-in-law and 2 siblings. It's annoying for me to go over there because they parrot whatever Fox News is saying that season. And of course, this year's pronouns got brought up by BIL and FIL, started complaining that it's so annoying people care so much. So I chimed in that the only people I ever vocally see complain about pronouns are Republicans, like they're doing now. They said they don't care about pronouns right after complaining about pronouns. So oh, okay, good to know. My father-in-law was a real jackass about it, like he is most things. My brother-in-law was trying to keep the peace, which I can appreciate. They said, I made the decision then and there to call my father-in-law she and her, since he so adamantly said he didn't care about pronouns. When my mother-in-law asked who wanted what dessert, I grabbed the order from people in the dining area. When I got to the kitchen, I said, Jim said she'll have chocolate pie. My mother-in-law looked confused but didn't say anything. I'm pretty sure my father-in-law heard this but didn't say anything. Like an hour later, my father-in-law said something a little out of character. So I said, wow, did you ever think that you hear her say that to my brother-in-law? Well, this really tripped my father-in-law off. He got upset, said he didn't know what I was trying to pull, but I'm not funny. I just said, my bad, I thought you didn't care about pronouns. Would you prefer I called you him? He never answered me, and just got upset to the point where he even threatened to take out his thing to show me he was a man. My mother-in-law had to calm him down. It was pretty late, so people began heading out soon after, but it did get pretty awkward. I did feel a little bad, but also I felt that my point was made. I said sorry on the way out, but he didn't respond to it. My wife says it's still awkward talking to her parents on the phone, and I do feel bad. So, am I the asshole? My wife thinks I was out of line. Here are some responses. He threatened to take out his haha, that's hilarious. Hey, her she-ness is just as valid as anyone else's. Comment plus username equals comic gold. Thank you. Reddit birthed me with it, but it came in clutch more than I'd like to admit. Maybe a bit of nominative determinism at play. Okay, hang on. Let me find my magnifying glass. Yep, that's a Dolores Moldva. I love when I randomly find people in the Reddit wild. Let's comment. I'm effing wheezing, my god. I pulled the same stuff on my dad to get him to understand that while my best friend's little brother may still be female presenting, he's still a boy, and he gets very uncomfy if he's referred to with female pronouns. He understands now because I used female pronouns in reference to my dad for a week straight, and he hated it. Beautifully done. Thank you for standing up for your best friend's brother. The world needs more of doing it. Oh, I'm willing to fight anyone on behalf of who is essentially my own little brother. I picked him up from school for lunch enough times for Starbucks on me, just to gossip enough times. Let's read a few more. I would have pushed him over the edge. That way, you can pull a lot of stuff during the holidays and still never be as bad as father-in-law displaying his brains to the family. to prove ownership of his own pronouns. She jokes around and she threatens sexual assault. Sounds a brand. All accusations are projections. I love how it's a threat, as in trust me, and this is the last thing you want to see. Alright, let me know in the comments what you think about that one. And then, let's see. And, okay, so, trigger warning, sexual assault. Am I the asshole for not telling my friend that's not rape? I'm adding the TW flares because some kind Redditors messages me that this post might be triggering for some survivors. For anyone who says this is fake, I understand your suspicion. There are like thousands. This story is in Reddit, but personally, I think if we assume every post are fake, what is the point of blogging in Reddit? Just give people benefit of the doubt, and if you don't like something, keep scrolling instead of messaging me some weird insults. Apparently, if the post isn't to your liking, somehow, I'm a liar. An incel who deserves to be raped. Old incel, but to be honest, really? It doesn't happen to you, so it must be true. I'm sorry in advance if this post is confusing and hard to understand. English isn't my native language, and I'm on phone, so that format may be off. Alright, sorry for the background noise. So, here we go. Brace yourselves. Yesterday, I, 28 female, hung out with my friends to discuss the birthday party for Emily, 30 female. She wanted to have the party at a nice restaurant in town, so she talked about making a reservation, the foods, decorations, etc. When Emily told us about the restaurant, Chloe, 28 female, said, I will never set foot in that shit place. I was right there. Do not have your silly party there. To be honest, we were stunned and felt so guilty. I felt like we made Chloe remember a terrible trauma. Emily apologized profusely and said she didn't know. Chloe told us that 2 years ago, when she was eating in the restaurant, a big scary-looking man came up to her and asked her for social media as a way to contact her. She refused and said jokingly, I only give my phone number or my socials out to a guy who buys me something, like this meal, for example. The man made a snarky comment, so you say I can buy you? Are you a sex worker? Then walked away. The word sex worker in my native is considered as insult as a faux cave or goujoy here. Sorry if I pronounce this wrong. Yes, I know, it's a stigmatized sex word, but that's just how it is in my language. So, the guy called her a sex worker is an insult, but I don't know how to properly translate it. I don't know how to explain it. But basically, what he said was worse than it sounded. It implies she's a sheep woman who sleeps with anyone for money. And that's all her story, Chloe said. She felt so violated. I told Chloe that man was rude and mean as fuck. No excuse for him. I understand you was traumatized by his remark, but that's not right. Chloe snapped and called me not a girl's girl, an Andrew Tate's bitch. Then she left. Our friends took my side, but after the ordeal, I somehow feel like maybe it was harsh, and maybe for Chloe, that was indeed rape. But I just thought it was really not sexual abuse. It was a verbal assault, and it was bad. But can we call that an extremely terrible criminal action as rape? I'm torn, and I need Reddit honest opinion here. Am I the asshole? Let's read some comments. Not the asshole. This isn't rape, and your friend needs a psychiatrist and a dictionary. Maybe a thesaurus too. Can't hurt unless the suggestion is some sort of mind rape. Either a thesaurus or another dinosaur that knows words. I love you for this. Valor Rap Thesaurus. How do I give you more than one upvote? Go out and buy 27 different phones and create Reddit accounts for all of them. Then look for this post, scroll through the comments until you find the one you're looking for. Upvote it. Now do it 26 more times. Right? And thread. Well, she just needs to get a grip. Not the asshole. That doesn't meet anyone's definition of rape. true, and saying you want to talk to a guy who gives you money could be considered a definition of prostitution. I deeply wish that was true. I deeply wish that was not true. People are crazy out there. I've seen posts claiming that when you look at a girl in the wrong way, it's raping them with your eyes. Take a look at this. Even though I think it's almost just a meme, I can imagine some people getting really close to thinking something like this can or could be real. That wasn't a meme. It was based on a 3/4 women will be raped on campus statistic. That was found to be incredibly misleading because it first off was done only by the Carter Center, which already has a high propensity of sexual assault, and also includes star rape. So among the not rape, but it's rape things, it included consented, but it was bad. Consented, but regretted it, and an ugly person looking at you, and you don't want them to. Wow. So I'm gonna end it there. Please let me know down below what you guys think. And I will see you soon. Bye.